Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Azhar Ali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar. Dear students, this video lecture is the continuation of my previous video lecture. So, if you have not watched and studied it yet, please go back and watch and study the previous video lecture, for which I have already gave you the video link, and then come back to this lecture, because the previous lecture and today lecture are very similar to each other. In the previous lecture we have learned about Newton forward difference interpolation formula, and today lecture is about Newton backward difference interpolation formula, and this is the first lecture of third week for the course numerical analysis. Dear students, there is a little bit difference between Newton forward difference interpolation formula and Newton backward difference interpolation formula. So let's start the topic to note what is the difference between Newton forward difference interpolation formula and Newton backward difference interpolation formula. Newton backward difference formula. Suppose we are given the following values for the function y is equal to f of x. For a set of values of x is equal to x0, x1, x2 up to xn, and y is equal to y0, y1, y2 up to yn. For the value x0, the value of y is y0, and for x1 the value of y is y1, for x2 the value of y is y2, and so on. For xn the value of y is yn. Then Newton backward difference interpolation formula is given by yp of x is equal to y of x0 plus ph is equal to 1 plus p del plus p into p plus 1 divided by 2 factorial del square plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial del q plus and so on, plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 p plus 3 and so on, p plus n minus 1 divided by n factorial del n into y0. And if you multiplied y0 to this expression, we get y0 plus p del y0 plus p into p plus 1 divided by 2 factorial del square y0 plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial del cube y0 plus and so on, plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 p plus 3 and so on, p plus n minus 1 divided by n factorial del n y0, where this del is no backward difference operator, and p is given by, p is the parameter which is given by x minus x0 divided by h, such that p lies in the range between -1 and 1, and h is the step size given by xi plus 1 for I is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to n. Dear students, in the Newton forward difference interpolation formula, in this expression there is used minus operation, minus symbol, like as p into p minus 1, p into p minus 1, p minus 2. But in the Newton backward difference formula, in these expression there is used plus operation, plus sign, like as p into p plus 1, p into p plus 2, p into p plus 1, p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial and so on. So this is the first difference between the Newton forward difference formula and Newton backward difference interpolation formula. Now the second difference is in the differences table. In the Newton forward difference interpolation formula, we take x0 from the top, from the start of the table, and take y0 and the differences at the down diagonal corresponding to the value of x0 and y0 from the top of the table for each column. Suppose in Newton forward difference interpolation formula, x0 x naught lies in this third position. Suppose x naught is x2. Then we take the value of y naught also in this third position from the top of the table, and take the value of differences from the top of the table at third position for each column corresponding to the position of x naught and y naught, which lies on this down diagonal. But in the Newton backward difference interpolation formula, we take x naught from the end of the table. For example, in the Newton backward differences formula, we take x naught at this second position from the end of the table. From the end of the table, this is the second position. Then the value of y naught will be at this second position from the end of the table, and we take the differences at the second position from the end of the table, which lies on the up diagonals. So this is the second difference between Newton forward difference interpolation formula and Newton backward differences interpolation formula. So Newton backward interpolation formula is used for interpolating the value of y near the end of a set of tabulated data. Now let's move on example, very interesting example. Using Newton backward difference formula for this data to calculate the value of y at x is equal to 1.5, and this is the given function for this data. If we put in this function x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 2, and for x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3, and for x is equal to 2, y is equal to 10, and so on. So you can compare and verify your result to this exact result, and you can find the errors. Now first of all, find the differences table. For the differences table, I have already told you in the Newton forward difference interpolation formula to put the value of x at this first column and put the value of y at this second column, and then find the differences, first differences, second differences, third differences, and fourth differences, and so on. Now how to find the first differences? It is very simple, like Newton forward differences formula. Subtract 2 from 3, we get 1, then subtract 3 from 10, we get 7, 10 from 29, we get 19, 29 from 66, we get 37, 66 from 127, we get 61. And for the second differences column, subtract 1 from 7, we get 6, 7 from 29, we get 12, 29 from 37, we get 18, and 37 from 61, we get 64. Similarly, for the fourth differences, subtract 6 from 12, we get 6, 12 from 18, we get 6, 18 from 24, we get 6. And the four differences will be 0, 6 minus 6, 0, 6 minus 6 also 0, so we don't need for the four differences column. Now to find the value of p, search the value of x naught. But note again, in the Newton backward difference interpolation formula, we take x naught from the end of the table. From the end of the table, this will be x naught, this will be x naught, this will be x naught, but it depends on the range of p. Suppose we take x naught is equal to 5, which lies at the end of the table. Okay, suppose we take x naught is equal to 5, then the value of p is equal to x minus x naught divided by h. Since it is given that calculate the value of y at x is equal to 1.5, so this is the value of 1.5, and x naught is equal to 5 from the table, and in each data there is one gap, so the step size is 1, so it is equal to 1. Now after simplification, 1.5 minus 5, we get minus 4.5, which does not lies in the range between minus 1 and 1. So change the position of x naught from the end of the table. Similarly, if we take x4 from the end of the table, we take x naught is equal to 4, then p does not lies in the range minus 1 and plus 1, and if we take x3 from the end of the table, then also p does not belong to the range of minus 1 and plus 1. So Suppose take x naught is equal to 2. X naught is equal to 2. Then P is equal to x minus x naught divided by h 1.5 minus 2 divided by 1. The value of x is 1.5 and the value of x naught now is 2 from the end of the table, and this 2 lies from the end of the table at the 4th position. So note this position. Now 1.5 minus 2 is equal to minus 0.5, which lies between this range minus 1 and 1. Minus 0.5 and is in the range minus 1 and 1. Now using Newton backward difference formula, y of x is equal to y naught plus p del y naught plus p into p plus 1 divided by 2 factorial del square plus p into p plus 1 into p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial del cube. Dear students, note that in the table the position of x naught from the bottom of the table is 4. This is the position of x naught. Okay, from the end of the table the position of x naught is 4th. So take the value of y naught from the end of the table at the 4th position, 1 2 3 4. So this is the value of y naught now from the end of the table, which lies at the 4th position. Similarly, take the first differences at the 4th position from the end of the table, 1 2 3 and 4. This is the value of del y naught corresponding to the position of x naught and y naught. Now take the second difference at 4th position from the end of the table, 1 2 3 and 4. So this is the value of del square. But from the end of the table there is no value of del cube at the 4th position. So we need only the value of y naught, which is 10, the value of del, which is 7, and the value of del square, which is 6, and all these values lies on the up diagonals. Now putting these values in this formula, the value of y naught is 10, the value of p is already calculated, which is minus 0.5, and the value of del corresponding to the position of y naught is 7, and the value of del square corresponding to the position of y naught is 6. Now putting these values in this formula, so since in the table we don't need delta cube, so we skip this term and we take the formula up to del square. So putting these values in this formula, we get y at 1.5 is equal to 10 plus into minus 0.5 into 7 plus minus this is the value of p minus 0.5 plus p plus 1, this is the value of p minus 0.5 plus 1 divided by 2 factorial, and this is the value of del square corresponding to y naught, which is 6. So after simplification we get the value of y at x is equal to 1.5 is equal to 10 minus 3.5 minus 0.75, and after simplification we get 5.75. Now how we can verify this result? Since the function for the given table is given, y of x is equal to x cube plus 1, so put the value of x 1.5 in this function. To putting the value of x 1.5 whole cube plus 1, we get 5.375. This is the exact value of y at x is equal to 1.5, and this is the approximated value of y at x is equal to 1.5, which we obtained by using Newton backward differences formula, 5.75. Now dear students, there is a little bit errors between these two results. This is the exact value and this is the approximate value. So how to find the error? I have already told you in the first lecture of this course that we can find the error by subtracting the approximate value from the exact value. So this is the exact value 5.375 minus this is the approximate value minus 5.75, and we get the differences we get the error 0.375. Now let's move on another example, which is a very simple. Suppose we have a data for the function y is equal to f of x 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There is one step size gap between these domain values. and the value of y for x is equal to 1 is 1, for x is equal to 2 the value of y is 8, for x is equal to 3 the value of y is 27, and so on. For x is equal to 8 the value of y is 512, and we need to calculate the value of y at x is equal to 7.5. First of all, construct the differences table, and since the value to be interpolated is at the end of the table, 7.5 lies at the end of the table, 7.5 at the end of the table. Since the value to be interpolated is at the end of the table, hence it is appropriate to use Newton backward interpolation formula. Let's first construct the backward differences table for the given data. First of all, construct the differences table. For the differences table, put the value of x at the first column and put the value of y in the second column, and then find the first differences. To find the first differences, subtract the consecutive values of y, 1 from 8, 8 from 27, 27 from 64, and so on. We get the first differences. Similarly, for the second differences column, subtract 7 from 19, we get 12, 19 from 37, we get 18, 61 from 91, and so on. We get all these differences. And at the last differences, del 4, which is 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, to find the value of p, target the value of x naught from the end of the table. Since it is given that x is equal to 7.5 and the step size between the domain is 1. Now from the end of the table, if we consider x naught is equal to 8, then the value of p will be x minus x naught divided by h, 7.5 minus 8 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 0.5. So this value of p lies in the range minus 1 and 1. So this we take x naught is equal to 8, and now using Newton backward differences formula, y of x is equal to y naught plus p del y naught plus p into p plus 1 divided by 2 factorial del square y naught plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial del cube y naught. Now dear students, take the values of y naught, del square and del cube from the table. Since in the table we take x naught is equal to 8 for the value of p. Now come back to the table. Since in the table the position of x naught from the end is the first position, from the end this is the first position, so take the value of y from the end at this first position. This is the first position of y from the end of the table. So take the value of del at the first position from the end of the table, and take the value of del from the end of the table at this first position, and the value of del cube at the end of the table at this first position. So we take these values, x naught 8, y naught 512, del 169, and del square 42, and del cube as 6. So these are the values: y naught 512, del y naught 169, del square 42, del cube corresponding to y naught as 6. So dear students, put all these values in this Newton backward differences formula. You will get the value of x at x is equal to 7.5, and this is the home task for you. Just only put all these values and calculate the value of x at 1.5. Sorry, calculate the value of y at x is equal to 7.5. And this is the end of this segment. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.